Hi, Mark here. It is 9:23 a.m. Eastern, Thursday, the 8th of May. Analyzing the US dollar, starting with the US dollar index, which is the US against a basket of currencies, gives us a good overview. And here you can see doji candlestick has tried higher, has tried lower. At the moment, it's lower. I'll show you that when I go to the shorter time frame. US dollar being sold off for now. We'll see if that continues through the US session. There's the 4 hour. I'll make it even clearer on the hourly. And there you can see the past 4 hours after resistance at 100.06 earlier today, now being sold off and sitting at 99.75. Sellers will be looking for 99.43, the previous support level. Let's have a look how the majors are performing. Start with the euro on the daily. And there you can see has tried higher and lower. 4 hour resistance sitting at 113.39. And we've got support down here at 112.68. EMAs are pointing down, but pretty much sideways and flat at this point. If I go to the 4 hour, there you can see the downtrend. That's selling euro, buying US. That's US dollar strength. But that has turned in the last two 4 hour candlesticks. That's the euro fighting back, looking to come up and test resistance at 113.36. EMAs haven't yet crossed to the upside. That's on the 4 hour. On the hourly, certainly they have crossed over 3 hours ago. You can see that. And now making its way up the euro. That's buying euro, selling US dollar weakness. And that would see the trend go up to test the 113.34 area. Let's have a look at the pound. Bank of England did cut, as expected, it did cut interest rates by 25 basis points. Strong pound, you can see that. Support at 132.39, but a strong day today with resistance set at 133.58. Downtrend as well, like the euro, but pretty flat at this point. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour wants to cross over, not just yet. There's the bounce sitting at 133.37 right now, looking up at 4 hour resistance at 133.57. On the hourly, I'm sure we'll see the cross. There it's crossed in the 2 hours ago, and continuing now at 133.38, looking up at resistance 133.57. Sellers of pound and buyers of US would look for a turnaround at this area, at these levels, to come back down and test the 132.42 area. Let's have a look at the US yen. Starting on the daily. Strong day for US against the yen yesterday. Continued today. Resistance up here at 144.99. That's 145. But there's the wick. So we can see that, as we saw in the euro and the pound, looks like the US is giving up some gains and being sold off. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. There you can see in the last two 4 hour candlesticks, after setting resistance here at the 145, coming down now 144.52. EMA's still up on the 4 hour, must be close to coming down on the hourly. There you go, just closing down as crossing over and pointing down right now. We'll see if that carries on through the hour. Last of the four majors I want to look at will be the US against the Canadian. We did see the US yesterday and today. Strong performance by the US. Continued today where it left off yesterday at 138.37 and all the way up to the 138.95, almost the 139 area it has tested. But then again, like the others, there is the wick, which tells me that the US is being sold off. There's been a bit of a turnaround. Firstly, the 4 hour, There you see in this 4-hour candlestick, bounced down off the 138.90 resistance. And if I go to the hourly, also happening right now, bounce down off this area, and sellers of US, buyers of Canadian will be looking right down here to 37.72. So the 38, $1.38 would be what US sellers would be looking for, Canadian buyers, and to come below. So US did start the day strong. We saw that on US dollar index. We saw it in the majors as well. But looks like as the US session has got underway, we are at this point seeing a turnaround, US dollar weakness, and US dollar being sold off against the majors. Good trading, and keep that discipline.